Okay, we're going to go for Tottenham at home to Chelsea. This is a Thursday evening kick-off in the Premier League this week. Talk about Tottenham to begin with. Job done against Sunderland. It was 1-0, possibly more difficult than it might have been, but Sunderland sort of put up themselves quite well. Spurs are out of Europe. Do you think that'll be helpful for yourselves? Or?
Oh, definitely. Because I mean, if you look at Europa League, I think they're in now. The round was 32, and it's a two-legged thing. And the next round's a two-legged thing. It's just the amount of games you have to play in the Europa League is unbelievable. So yes, it's certainly, especially with Manchester United and City dropping down to that competition, the amount of extra games they have to play.
I bet Manchester United would quite happy to be out of Europe like Spurs are.
For all the chat about from Rio Ferdinand, they would love to win. I'm sure they would like to win it, but I'm sure they prefer to be out of it or in the Champions League. But as you say, it was a real good, solid result against Sunderland. All they needed was a win, however hook by crook, and it came.
And obviously January's been much discussed amongst every club now, and Spurs have been obviously always mentioned in the transfer market about bringing someone in. If they do, Jermaine Defoe's been mentioned whether he might move on, but he's actually the top scorer in all competitions. So along with the likes of Defoe, Adebayor, Van der Vaart, Bale, Pavlyuchenko got the score sheet against Sunderland. Do you need to add up front, or can you just go in with what you've got?
I don't think Redknapp will add up front in January. Now, obviously, as you say, with Redknapp in charge, you're always going to be linked with the team, and he'll always look at if a deal comes available.
Someone special, he was after, you said.
Always after someone special. But no, I don't think they will. I mean, they might add Cahill at the back, but I don't think there's any need, because I mean, the goals have been coming from all over. As you mentioned, Bale, Modric gets on the score sheet, Van der Vaart. So we're firing all cylinders. So I don't think we need to add him up.
Not Tevez.
No, I couldn't afford him.
Him and Adebayor would get on. Remind me well, I imagine. And Chelsea, obviously, Villas-Boas was enjoying a positive run. He kind of was enjoying talking to the press again, sort of proving a few people wrong.
Yeah.
But then came the late equaliser for Wigan, 1-1 draw with Chelsea. So they need to go. They could go above Spurs for a win. They need to maybe kick on again and hope that just the Wigan game's a blip. I mean, they need an unbeaten run.
This is a real big game for Spurs. If they've got pretensions of top 4, top 3, top whatever position they want to finish in, this is a real big game. Chelsea, because the Spurs are kind of on the way up. Chelsea obviously don't know what way they're going to go. For they say the Wigan game is a blip, so it's a real big game. And they'll look at this game and think, right, Spurs are pretenders, they want to take our place in that third as they're looking at the moment, so it's huge for them, but they need to shake off the draw with Wigan.
Do you think Villas-Boas was pressured into putting Lampard in a little bit again? Because obviously we talked about the midfield being really fresh, and then he brought Lampard back in and they dropped points. So obviously I'm not saying it's because of that, but is he letting that sort of the media pressure influence him, even if he's probably so defiant that he doesn't like the media, does he? I mean,
well, I think maybe the attention from the media has gotten to him a little bit. The fact he's coming out fighting so vehemently for being criticised, so they weren't poor for a long run of time.
Exactly, and to be honest, they've had a more positive run recently. They haven't set the world alight. I mean, they've had a couple of good results, and suddenly he's like, look at us, you know.
Well, and going back to what you were saying about Lampard, I think Lampard warranted a play, because I mean, to come in such a huge game and score a late penalty, I mean, I think he showed that he deserved to start.
But has he got himself in a bit of a position now as to whether to play him now? Or
it's always so hard when you've got a man who's like an icon for a club. It's so hard for a man to come in and drop him, and if results don't go your way, then the pressure comes on. So it's a really difficult act for him to juggle.
But we'll see what he does here. Spurs at home to Chelsea. We go for a prediction. I think it's just got the makings of a cracking game. I really do. I think both teams will go for it. Both teams are very good in attack. So I'm actually going to go for a 3-3 draw on this one. I think it's going to be a Christmas cracker.
But I think Aaron Lennon's going to be injured for the game. Gareth Bale's really struggling, so we've lost 2 attacking forces there. So I think I will go a draw as well. I'll go 2 instead though.